Hey guys, I just want to showcase the new function, the new Pro function that we've just finished implementing. And we've just integrated VidPenguin with Syndwire. And this is a function I'm really happy with because it really saves a lot of time and it actually allows you to do a couple of things that are really hard to do manually with Syndwire. So as you can see now, we have new icons here on each and every feed. And you can just click on the little rocket and you'll be sent to this little panel here. If you haven't configured your Syndwire integration yet, which you probably haven't if you're just watching this video for the first time, you can also come here to your user, you click on it, and then you can click on the little knob here on integrations, and you can add your email and your password. After you click on save, you should get a green warning saying, or a green success label here saying that the login was tested and it works. So, and by the way, we also integrated at the end of every ping. So at the end of every ping, you'll get a button to directly promote with Syndwire as well. So you can just ping, click on the little rocket icon. You have a similar icon that says send to Syndwire, and you'll come to exactly the same panel that I am here. Now, in this little panel, it's deceptively simple, but it's also very powerful. Now, you can choose the default campaign for all your posts, and I'm going to use my GIL API test campaign. I use this campaign for every post that I don't spam all the other accounts, of course. You can choose what type of post you want to send to Syndwire, and you can choose bookmarks, status updates, or blog posts. In this case, I'm going to stick with the default, which is bookmark. And you can also choose a schedule. And the schedule is really the time span. Like, well, you can either send all the posts now, which is really not recommended, but we give you the chance anyway. Sometimes you might want to, if you just have one or two variations. You can schedule all the posts to be sent within 24 hours. You can schedule them to be sent within the 48-hour time span or within a week time span. Now, if I would just choose this one, for example, and press on send all included variations, you can see here on the quick stats on the right that with 48 hours and 24 posts, you will be sending a post to all your accounts every 120 minutes or 2 hours. You can also see a couple of quick statistics here. The uniqueness of this feed is not very good. It's 4%. So I have one title that is unique for all the 24 items, and all the variations are also the same. So the uniqueness is very low, and basically you're going to be sending, even though the URLs are different, you're going to be sending the same posts over and over and over. Now, we can fix that if we want to. We can click here on the detailed view, and here we can see all the items that are in the feed, and you can see all the titles, you can see all the descriptions, but you can do some pretty cool things. Now, let's say that we're scheduling this to be sent within 48 hours, but one of the posts, let's say the Bitly post, we don't really want to send within the 48-hour limit. We want to send it next week. We can just press here on schedule, and we can just choose the 15th, and we can even give it a time, AM or PM. Now the times are EST or New York time zone, which is Syndwire's default. You can also, of course, edit the title to customize it. Let's say you want to make it Day 2, Part 1. So this is the title that will be sent. You can choose a different campaign if you would choose so. In this case, I don't want to choose it because I want to send all the ones to GIL API test. We can even choose, let's say we want to do a status instead of a bookmark on this. We can add spin text if you want to or not. You can customize the URL, of course. And you can even choose not to send it. And let's do this. In this case, we're going to scroll the way down. We're going to look at this one, and let's say we don't want to send this URL. All we need to do is click on don't include variation, and we wouldn't send it. Now this is pretty nifty because, and I'm going to show you, now I have the schedule set for 48 hours. If I come here to Syndwire and I check the campaigns, as you can see, there are no posts here. So when I come here and I click on send all included variations, you have to wait a bit because it's sending everything to Syndwire. But after a couple of seconds, you should be redirected to your dashboard if everything went okay. And you will get a green success label saying that all your posts were properly scheduled and sent to Syndwire. It's taking a bit now, give it a second. There you go, success, post successfully scheduled in Syndwire. Now if you come here again, and I'm going to refresh the page again, you see that you have all the posts and all the different properties. And if you schedule, check them after schedule, you can see that these are set for 8 a.m. These are set for 4 p.m. These are for 6, for 8, and so on. So they have a 2 hours difference between all the posts. This is pretty cool, and we still have some more improvements that we're going to be releasing in the near future, but it's looking pretty promising right now, so we want you guys to have access to it as soon as possible. So, enjoy. I hope you guys get some value from it.